Now, my entry to DJing is very funny because I have 3 contradicting professions. Tebikwataganirako ddala. Kalz ono DJ kasitasinkana oli owa 2012 bannange olutalo lunaabeera awo. Professionally, I'm a medic.
What?
And
what?
A teacher. Ono akwata enoni. Yes.
Teacher, medic.
Yes. Now, if you are teaching 2012, 2013, 2014, nensoka nembiwumuza. After then I joined the medical field. Nze ndi muyiribi. True definition of muyiribi. Hustler.
From teaching.
Because now I already had those documents. I had those documents of medical practitioner. So, joining a medicine. Kati when I joining a medicine, then relaxing amuko katono.
So you join medicine, DJing omuleka.
Jukira had not even joined as in.
Yes, but you left that.
Tebansomeseza. Sina bulungi. You can't learn in one day.
Yes.
So what happens in between there? I switched.
Tukwaneleza ku Brown Skin Events YouTube channel. My name is MC Dero. In this episode, I'm with one of the celebrated DJs in the industry. But before we go any further, aba sharing, aba commenting, aba subscribing. Thank you so much. And of course, njagala ku dedicating this episode to the Far East people. When I talk about the Far East people, then take a Soroti, the Palisa, bona. So you better watch this. To be dedicating it. I'm one of the MCs abalabi abantu ngabazanyendo, and I've seen people that don't know me, and today I meet one of the longest people in the industry. Abadeta manyi na ate nganze mumanyi lwachineda. Allow me introduce to you the one and only DJ Kalz. You're welcome to the show.
Yes, sir.
Oli bulungi.
Understood.
Njagala ombulirize ku bantu babe in your language.
In my language.
Yeah.
All right. Ikatunga kelelo bukedia, soroti, kumi, katakwi, palisa. Bia ibodes. Adjust.
Adjust means what?
Tubereo.
Okay. So DJ Kalz.
Yes, sir.
Before you go, what's your real name?
My real name? Moses Okalang Moko.
Moses Okalang
Moko.
How did you come to have a short name for DJ Kalz? Like, what inspired you?
You see, when you look at my surname, Okalang. You remove the O, then remain with K-A-L. Then, of course, to add the other swag part of it, the person who gave me the name had to add letter Z.
DJ Kalz.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is DJ Kalz. Mumumani. And if you don't know him, then
you are not a DJ.
Yeah.
If you don't know Kalz,
exactly,
you are not a DJ. Or you are not in the entertainment.
It's so good to be here with you.
Yeah.
Njagala kutandika kubuza, but scratch battles. Let me start from there. Scratch battles.
Add the word real scratch battle.
Zero these days.
Add the word real to make it real scratch battle, because it was a real scratch battle.
How did you come to join it?
Well, they put up that poster asking DJs to submit their videos. it rotated on social media. But then, you know, mulimu abantu abakulaba nga bakukkiririzaamu nti there is something about you. Kati mba ndi awo nga ndi byange nga I'm not even thinking about the scratch battle. Ngebyange mbikolera practice ewaka ne mbipostinga ku TikTok awo bwentyo. Then Mickey MM Media nangamba but Kalz njagala oyingire mu kintu kino osobola naye in the other way around nga ndaba they are like mocking kuba balabanga situukiridde nnyo as in event perfected.
When those battles were put up wali otandise zanya?
Yes, nali nzanya nga mbiteekayo just ebintu byange ku social media, TikTok awo, Facebook, ebintu bwebityo. Yes, then ne nkwata video ne nkozesa procedure they had told me ne mbiteekayo. Given the fact that bali baagala mbeerewo, definitely I had to qualify. And I was shortlisted. Yeah. I'm very sure I wasn't shortlisted simply because my video was slick and my video was on point. I'm very sure they shortlisted me simply because there's something they saw about me. Yeah.
So, what do you remember Mubato?
Mubato, I remember Richard. You know why I remember Richard?
You don't know.
Richard yali tayagala nabeera Mubato ezo. Then lumu nali ne Richard ku Tales launch. Nga agenze zanya Friday. There was that Friday called Good Fridays. I mean, is it Feel Good Fridays hosted by Shy Jimmy. Ne mugamba Richard. Naye kino ekintu lwaki tokiyingiramu. Richard nandaga video. Actually, I'm even the one who posted that video on Richard's handle. Plus all the hashtags they told us to use. Bwentyo Richard naye nakola ki? Na participate nabeera shortlisted.
What was your experience? Kuba, okay, you didn't win, yes, but what was the experience?
I was the item in the scratch, but I was the thing.
Hello.
That is it. Anybody can testify that. I was the thing. I was the man of the moment. Waliwo?
Sagala ngamenti naliwo.
Naye tuwawulira nti Kalz.
Yes.
Now what brought people's attention in that whole real scratch battle was one thing. One, the people I was going to battle with. Bonna bali nka. When you look at Easy Samuel, oyo yawangula da. When you look at Harold Baba, oli omwana, I think he was a white version in Uganda.
In a Ugandan version?
Yes, he was a white man in a Ugandan version. When you look at Isaac Dinali Simumanyi, actually I saw and met him for the very first time when we started doing those things of real scratch battle. Kale, when I labanga his videos, ngandaba na yansinga. When you look at Richard
was good.
Richard was terrible. And even in our debates, we could be like, if Richard does not take, Harold is going to take. But on a similar note, netugamba nti naye Deejay Samuel ako kaina experience mu battle. Kayinza otucyankalanya mu kaawo. Me in the whole picture, sirimu.
You're just there to participate.
I'm there to participate okujuza number. Nti Kalz naye participated. But again, what caught people's attention? Akafaananyi ke baakozesa okunteeka mu kalinga ka passport. Nzijukira Mediru Steven used to make fun of it. That our passport.
Do I have a poster pic?
No, me, I'm very bad at pictures. I'm very terrible in pictures. I don't have actually, you know, abantu bifana bibi kubya nga you really look like a DJ. Yeah, like a superstar DJ, you know. I don't have those pictures. You get? Kubanga nchani na chiri chi profession chena sokera. I still have those genes in me.
From there, when did you start DJing? And what inspired you?
Now, my entry to DJing is very funny because I have 3 contradicting professions. Tebikwataganira ko ddala. Kalz ono DJ kasitasi sinkano oli owa 2012. Bannange olutalo lunaabeera awo. Professionally, I'm a medic.
What?
And
what?
A teacher. Onakwate enoni. Yes.
Teacher, medic.
Yes.
Amani, when you say that, I have my friend. I'll send a big shout out to you, Alan Ojera, OJ, CEO Code Events. He's a medic. Na ye, otula onewebuza like, guy, abantu webatyo, they have their papers, but they choose to come to this. Like, what makes you come to the DJing part?
Okay. According to me and how I used to guide my students, there is passion, then there is profession.
Those are 2 different things.
Those are 2 different things.
Passion.
By the way, profession can refuse, and you survive by passion.
Exactly.
Then, there is also having a profession, but you need an additional skill. Professions is Ghana.
Yes.
I've seen doctors who are jobless.
Yes, you're right.
Until they initiate something that they can use their brain or their skills to survive on. Okay, how did I transition from teaching to DJing? I used to love music. And honestly, my inspiration started way back in 2012 at Club Amnesia.
Club Amnesia.
It used to be at Plaza Building, Kampala Road. I could travel from Mityana to come to Club Amnesia. Most of the people know that I don't booze, I don't smoke, I don't take anything in that line. But I could only come to Club Amnesia to listen to how those DJs used to play. Because I loved the music. DJ Nimrod, DJ Switch, Magic Switch, DJ LL, by then he was called DJ Lexi, DJ Chris, DJ Ricky Star. Yeah, I used to come to just listen to them. But when I used to listen to them, I could be inquiring how they do it. And some of them really gave me basic answers which could really ignite my passion.
You could meet them?
Yes, I could. I used to be their friend. Because, you know, I used to go there on almost every weekend. So every week, of course, every weekend when you meet someone frequently, you become friends, and maybe the face is no longer new.
Yeah, true.
So Nimrod was really so close to me. All those DJs from the Club Amnesia. And I reached out to one of the DJs. Actually, I first reached out to Nimrod. I used to ask him to take me through, teach me possibly. Then he honestly told me he didn't have time and he first referred me to Aluda.
Sir
Aluda. But then I didn't have any connection to Aluda. Then I got...
When you listen to these names, these are big names in the DJing industry.
Yes.
Okay. So
by then they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
So, and even now, they are still relevant. So, since I could not reach out to Aluda, I got an alternative. I reached out to Lexi, the one who is DJ LL now.
Lexi, DJ LL.
Now, you see, By then simanyi oba nali nina sente ezitaali za bizibu. Nali ntambula ne sente zange. Nga yaŋŋamba ogenda sasula sente bweziti. We even drew a program there and then. I got the money, I paid there and then. By then it was 300. 2012.
2012.
Yeah.
2012, where were you?
2012. And by the way, 2012 I was already working.
Oh, Kalz, no.
Ndi mukulu. Sili mwana muto.
Kalz mwabalinga ne MC Katz, MC Katz wabaye top goli ene.
MC Katz ate MC Katz sali mukulu nnyo. Yakera bukezo genda muki? Mu industry. Tali mukulu nnyo kiri awo. Like seriously.
Baba sebo baba.
Baba si mukulu. Mwaba bimanyi nti mukulu kuba mwetu.
All this gold.
Atakwata. By the way, labayo.
Wali mukubuuza eyo producer ali bulala batani.
Nedda, no, the thing is simple. Olaba MC Katz ndoza ali mu myaka gye gimu ne ani ono omukazi yali akola ku Capital. Ono mukyala Kabra, Andrew. Flavia. Bali mu age bracket yemu.
Those are the people that were put on magazines.
Yes, they are in the same because they used to work together.
Yeah.
So Flavia wabata nabatuuka ataano. MC Katz atuuka yatya. Anyways, ngumuyaye nga muwachi
300k.
Maika 300 just like that on man to man agreement.
Namutandika school.
Kakati. Ha, byokutandika school awo kati awalidde sikko.
Wenjagala LL.
Now, my guy, and is my guy up to now.
Yeah.
I think my guy never got proper time. Omanye akola kiro, olina okwebaka emisana. Kati olwo nga nva mityana kale ne tukola program nti he gave me the days. One of the days was a Thursday.
Naye wali obeera mityana? Yes, transport.
Now, nga tulina otandika lessons sawa 9, 10, 11.
Those are 2 hours.
Yes. So, nga nkwata ekkubo nga nzija. The first day kukilaba amnesia. Nga gaya antwala on the basic knowledge of DJing. Nga ndaga software, ndaga how the software works. Olwo tetunabagenda ku practicals.
You were so blue about everything?
Yes, I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything. Though, I used to listen to my friend way back from the institute where they used to train us, Teacher Training Institute. His name is called Robert Odur. And he's still there up to now, but he's still, I think he also left teaching, I think.
Robert Odur, we are looking for you.
So what happens? The second time I come, I start getting excuses. The first time was successful. They took me through just like any other institute, they first take you through orientation of how the software works, whatever. The second time, I woke up late, he got caught up on radio, Galaxy. Over what? I can't remember. That transport got burnt like that. Third time, ono Charlie, I don't want to become a problem to him.
But he took your 300.
Yeah, the money was taken.
Cash down.
Kati? No, it is because I had the money.
Yeah.
Not that byakweyi yanti ninamukozi no cancel kentani. Nazimwerawo. So, I never gave up on the inspiration of DJing. I still kept on coming to the bar. And but I stopped telling him or asking him that when are we resuming lessons. Nenkolachi. Nemulekao. Now, if you are teaching 2012, 2013, 2014, nesoka nembiwumuza.
Ogamba kati.
Then I joined the medical field. Nze ndi muyiribi. True definition of muyiribi. Hustler.
From teaching.
Because now I already had those documents. I had those documents of medical practitioner. So, joining a medicine. But when I joining a medicine, then relaxing amuko katono.
So you joined medicine, Deejaying omuleka.
Jukira had not even joined, as in.
Yes, but you left that. Tebakusomeseza.
Tebansomeseza. Sina bulungi. You can't learn in one day.
Yes.
So what happens in between there? I switched. Nenva muki mu busomesa. Nensoka nenyingira mu medic nga njaga kulaba. Anyway. Esente bwe baziganidde eri. Kanzinonyeko neno. So what happens? Olonga nfuna omuwala girlfriend. Namufuna ku Facebook.
Facebook yali top chat.
So nga nfuna omuwala oyo ku Facebook. Nga tubeera awo. Nga nkalabye emirimu gyange gya medical. Now what happens? How she came into the picture is when the medical side also became a little bit tricky for reasons that I will not talk. Then I decided to just sit back. Nemunyonyola. Nangamba, now you've left work. Katolo tamanyi nti nali musomesa. Nangamba, you've left work. What else can you do? Nemugamba, I'm still. The
girlfriend is asking.
Yes, the girlfriend is now asking. But also she's supporting me to leave the other side for reasons I gave her. Some time has passed. Yes. So, nambuza, what can you do? I'm still figuring out where my passion lies. But I feel like I love music. Nangamba, hey, you love music? Okay, fine. Yali akola. So by then she used to call me so much Moses. Then like, Moses, now what have you decided? I was like, Sinaba Sala, but I'm still thinking, because Sala Ona, it is something that has to shape my life and see where it takes me. Then she was like, but I see you love music. By then, bweba sikoze bweba ndi waka ndaba nyo NBAs, ndaba hitmaker, ndaba SNL, MC Pass ne DJ Mark ne DJ Faizo. On Saturday ndaba nyo DJ Mark ne Justin Bass, hitmaker, Super Chiraka. On Saturday ekiro ndaba DJ Faizo ne MC Pass. Nenkubira Pass esimu. Nemubuuza nya joining a DJing naye nkoze ntya. Nagamba no, it is very easy actually. Just have music knowledge. Listen to music, listen to other DJs, something like that. Okay, guided me on what exactly.
Big up on yourself, MC Passy
and DJ Faizo. NBS. Lumu, it was a Saturday. That woman, my woman, used to work half day. Bakoma sawa mukaga. And where she used to work from was not so far. Ngalumu ansalako sawa mukaga chitundu. Nasanga ngandaba DJ Mark ne Justin Bass. Kati shows ezo nalinzi recordinga ku TV nga TV liko flash. That was now around 2017, 16, 17. Nga zi TV zino zoteka mu flash zitandise okujja kulabikako. Nga njirina nenji recordinga nga shows ezo bwandi waka ntekako nenji I rewatch. Omwala na ngamba, by the way, you love music, why don't you join DJing? And I already had that love. ne mugamba by the way I can become a DJ nga yenga atandika okunsekirira okugamba kati bakuyita DJ ki which name do you want me to call myself
omubuuza
what name do you want me to call myself
kyokka girlfriend
girlfriend olwo so
yeah.
Nangamba mpozi what is your surname kuba yali amanyi nnyo Moses Moko yali ampita nnyo nangamba my other name is Okalang nangamba Okalang kateno echa o cha kika kyammwe katusigaze Carl but Carl doesn't sound so well. Now let's add S, I mean Z. At first she said S. Nagamba no, but S sounds again. Let's add Z. That is how Kalz came into existence. Up to date.
Is she there?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
No, Yatia. She passed on. That's what I mean. Yatia.
I think I may her soul rest in peace.
And she's resting in peace. Yatia.
Mwana Kalz mbu Yatia. Man. Chinkubye nawala. May her soul rest in peace.
Now, that lady laid the foundation for me in my DJing. Because now, even after we discussed about the name, joining DJing, what she did, then she was like, mpozi aba DJ bakozesa ki? Nemubuuza kati laba ekibuuzo ky'ombuuzizza. Kati kankutereko video eno ogirabe. Ne nteekako video ya DJ Faizo ne MC Passe. Nga bazanya ku SNL. Ne tulaba ye yali ayita gundi cookers Dex n'abayita nga ndaba yeetolooza cooker. Ne mugamba no, that is not a cooker. Those are decks. Ngolo nange ntandise okufuna okumanya ennyo.
How do you come to buy your first machines?
My first machine kyali bwe kiti. Lomo nga amaze okumbuuza ekyo nti what do you need? Alabye laptop, hard drive, kuba hard drive already yali agimanyi, ne laptop yali agimanyi kuba because yali azirina. Kati player wane yali mu science. Mbandi awo one evening na nkubira esimu nambuza oli waka konze yes. We used to stay together but by that time she was not home. She had gone for work. Oli waka konze yes. Najja mbandi awo alese laptop alese na hard drive. By then it was bitano. Laptop, hard drive, Windows, HP Dell Latitude. Buno buzitowa buno baga naleeta nangamba kakati Mr. DJ start from here. That was the statement she said. Start from here. Nemubuuza kati you want me to start from here? Play eriwa. No, but basically I was talking like that because she was my friend.
Yeah.
She was my friend. She knows what exactly I mean.
She was the best friend.
Nangamba, naye mwalimu, you had some money. Nemugamba, yes, I still have it. Nangamba kakati, kubira Faizo, oba Maka, omubuuze eyo gundi etoloola kuka eyo. Nemugamba, nedda togiyita kuka, it is a deck. Egula sente meka. Nemukubira Faizo esimu. Nemubuuza nti nemuteka ne mulawudi n'agamba kakati ezo zibeera za bbeeyi nnyo naye mulimu zire ezaawamu bagita controller mulimu ezo sente entono miliyoni emu mitwalo 89 awo jukira by then they were still expensive. As for you who is just joining, you can start with that ng'ali ku simu. Nzijukira omukazi n'asembera ku simu n'agamba wamaza sente mmeka saagalo nanzibe. Faizo n'amugamba nti ekitone nnyo kiyinza obeera miliyoni emu oba miliyoni emu emitwalo 2. Controller. And by then it was SB. Nga SB2 zitezitaba okukola ki? Kujja. Enkeera ku makya ng'omuwala nga tanagenda kola nandekera emitwalo 800
naye mwe
naziteeka emitwalo 800 mu meeza nze andese ku buliri yakedde kola ki n'akola ki ye akedde ogenda okukola alese emitwalo 800 mu ki kuba already she knows I have some money that I can top up. Kati awo nzukuze ensanze sente mu
some money like 400.
No, it was even more than that. I had more than that. Kati then nenzukuka nensanga sente nemukubira simu ngamba ate sente zine ziri mu meza. Nambuza jjo twayogedde ki. Nemugamba za player n'agamba tandikira awo.
She bought your laptop,
hard drive
controller.
Yes. So mba nkyali awo nenkubira Alan nga alina company called Cal Media. Yali atunda ebintu ebyo. Kati nenkubira Alan esimu, Alan angamba kakati omanyi I have this and this and this and this. It is this amount of money. Nemugamba naye mbadde ninayo $1,000,000. Nagamba jangu ogikime. Nemugamba nedda ndi a little bit fixed. But what we can do, let me send someone to bring. Ne basindika oyo DJ bamuyita nerabide erinnya Hans. Ye tatera nnyo teekamu ekigambo DJ in his name. He's called Hans. Hans n'aleeta controller ewaka. Ne tutestinga. Kati bwe twatestinga already nze neefudde nti ndi DJ. Hans n'agamba nyo they don't hold the platter like this. They hold it like this. Already I've learned a lesson on how to hold the what? The deck of the controller. It was SB1. Now, from that point, nensasula sente ze n'agenda. Actually, yanteerako ne software buli kimu ekyetaagisa. Awo ne ntandika okweyita DJ. I do my practice at home very, very early in the morning. Kati lumu omukazi nakomawo. Nangamba sebo. Sikuulirangako ng'okola practice wano. Soko biteekeko. Nenteekako. Nentandika okuba ennyimba na bwe nkuba engalabi ng'agamba naye kitwale eti tuli mu bbaala kati nze azina. Bw'otyo bw'ogenda tukubiranga. At the same time, that girl was my mentor because she loved the music also. Now, that girl, she used to have an event she organizes in her home district. Then she went and organized an event. Already I told those people I'm going to bring a DJ from Kampala.
Hello.
DJ.
But remember, you had not learned so much. I don't know how you got to know about the software.
Now, chitwale nti I bought the equipment and whatever around April. Then she organized an event around September. Now there I've learned some things, the most crucial skills in DJing. Beat matching, song selection. It's really basic. Aho nga ntandise okulabikako ku ba DJ bano abanene. DJ Shark. I remember DJ Shark was my biggest advisor and motivator. And that guy used to respect me even then before I learned DJing properly. So, omuwala ng'agenda ng'ategeka show.
That was your first gig as a DJ?
Yes, my first gig.
Tell me the experience.
Now, ng'agenda ng'omuwala ategese show. In that show, ategese waabwe wala sigenda agamba linnya lye district oba town oba ki. Wala ategese show eyo Angambe kakati DJ oyagala sente meka. Ne mugambe mitwalo 5 n'akiriza. Ampadde mitwalo 5 agenda kumpa accommodation, agenda kumpa okunsasulira transport.
Bakuwele superstar
treat. And superstar kati she's now ushering me into the DJing industry. Nganumba nengenda kati when atuuka eyo kumbe already she has made for me a playlist of the songs trending. That side abantu bebakola ki zebakubanga ate nga people vibe too. Nankolera nangamba kakati these are the songs you're going to play. You can add on yours. Kati nga mwalimu n'omuyimbi. Mwalimu n'omuyimbi. Nga nza ino mukubira omuyimbi. Then nkube vibe. Ngabo banyito omuyimbi amazozanya. Kati guest DJ. Omuyimbi amazo okuyimba. Kati guest DJ ya ino kola ki? Okuba. I don't know how, whether she mobilized her people kujo kumfuwa sente sembanyi. Nga mukubira omuyimbi amazo performinga. Emusinga ayogira. I've forgotten the name of the MC, but that MC is still there and he still works at Mona Lisa Boss 656. Mona Lisa Boss something in the cabaret. Ngo MC ushers me to the crowd. Teka mo ruimbo rusoka abantu nga bakubendulu. Ruimbo rwokubiri bakubendulu. So nenkola ki? Nembakuba. I played for 1.5 hours. Mukazi yenyini naja nangamba. Sawa ziziwedde. You have seen the reaction of the people. Ngabantu banditira sente. Nganzirayo. Nengenda nantwala mu hotel room yange.
No power superstar.
Superstar.
Omazo bakuba. Omazo bakuba.
Kati. Already nalimaze ofuna some friends from that side. Already bampita muko kuba the girl was from that side. Nenkubira muko guy omu. Bamwita DJ Osby.
Wait, the girl was from Kabale?
Yes. Nenkubira Osby. Nemubuuza kyabadde kitya. Guy omanya oluzi tebakubulira amazima oba oyokyeza oba toyokyeza basigala bakubulira positive what. Omuyaye ngangamba gwayi okubye kyovulaba bakwadde sente abakigo bamanyi tebagaba sente naye olaba bakwadde sente kitegeeza obakubye.
Get a Kabale girl.
So ng'omukazi ajja ngansanga ndi mu call ajja Mr. DJ ng'otukubye vibe. Hane kati muli ku mutima nengamba kirabika wano wafuna wano industry eno kirabika wafuna. And that's how I started.
So you left Kabale from there and Oja Kampala?
No, I went for a gig. It was a one-day gig.
From here.
Now I didn't leave that very day. Got the next day Umuwala mobilized for me another gig from the nearby bar. By then it was called Mist. That bar closed during lockdown. The bar was called Mist. Nganyera nenkuba Misty. It was a Friday. Nenkuba Misty Saturday. Nenkuba Sunday. Nenkoma Monday. Nenkoma ne sente. Yeah. Nentuula wali. Nomuwala nakomawo after she came back after 3 days because she had some things to clear, events. So nakomawo netutuula nagamba now your career has started. Totunula mabega. Move on. Kati awo ndaba ba DJ babira nezi mark ndaba bulabe mu bifaananyi sigikwatanga namu nina ddeero yange ddeero neefuna omuyaaye yali ampa ssente nga mpa ssente nnyingi ezisinga ze baakozesa okugula omuyaaye nemuwa ddeero bano aba library omuyaaye nemuguza nenkubira DJ omu Medirusto. Actually Medirusto is the first person to sell me a MacBook. Yali ekola bulungi. But by then it was Core 2. Core Duo 2, yes. Yali agikozesa. Namusanga lumu mu bbaala eri. Mwalimu akabaala akali ku Centenary Bank awo.
Where do you get the inspiration? Ogament, let me leave the Android version of
the
Windows thing.
No, kati kyali bwe kiti. Nga ndaba buli DJ wakabi akozesa Mac. Atolede bamaze okumpika wali nti oli superstar konzi nedda kati nga superstar ninova ku Windows.
Wali akubye gig e Kampala?
Nali sikubangako gig. By then.
Ojamanga machines zo zigulira kumukumu.
Nzigulira kumukumu kati I think I have the same speed up to now. When I want something, it will not take me long.
I just pray that spirit takes on brown skin.
It is So, nenkwata sente.
In the name of Jesus.
Nenkwata sente nzijukira Medirusto yanguza laptop eyo $1,200,000. Yali agala $1,300,000. Ne mukaabirira. Kati nfunye sente ezimu wali. Nfunye ne ntunze ne kadero kange. Era natuma omukazi. I remember it was Saturday. Misana. Ne ntuma omukazi nga she had already come to town.
The later?
Yes. Ne mugamba omanyi ngamanyi Medirusto. Already I'm money because I used to interact with Medirusto and she already knew that Medirusto was my guy. So, ne mutuma Medirusto na amuwa laptop na jireta. Laptop natawanya Medirusto ekire ekyo.
Ina serato.
Yalina buli kimu naye ejjukira Windows, shortcuts za Windows size ezimu ne Mac. Ebintu nga bitawanya. At some point, Medirusto even got annoyed. Nangamba, take your time. You can't learn everything in one day. Take your time. Nganjaga bimanya in one night that the laptop arrived.
You didn't sleep.
Ate waliwo kwebaka awo.
Like my friend.
Ate mulimu na kiri nti oba yanguziza ekifu.
Kasitagula ekipya. He has to make sure.
Tekyali na kipya kuba Medirusto used to use it. I knew it. Nga muli ku mutima ngamba. Singa aba nteze. Nga nguziza ekintu ekitamalayo. Ekiro ekyo I didn't sleep that night. So what happens? Medirusto buli kyenjagala nga Medirusto was my plug.
Yakuba bochi.
Now. Kati olwo nga mbeera bombo. Wambeera bombo. Ntandise okuyiriba amabaala waawo within bombo. Ogendayo. Actually, n'okuyiriba amabaala ago oba togenze kuba kubanga you want bakusasule.
You want to be seen.
Ogenda kuba because you want to be seen. Nobobanga toina kyogenda kulya emisana. Ogamba nti kana akasente kankatereke for transport to take me and coming back. Good enough. The bars were not very far. Within the Venice where I used to stay. Oluso okosa nusu 10-12.
By then byalinga 5.
Ne 5 nga zikola. So nzijukira mwalimu DJ bamwita DJ King. Yagende Dubai simanyo bayakomawo. DJ King ngatera nnyo kumpa chance wano nga bawayalinga ebyuma by'ebbaala. akugamba testing a sound teka kati awo ino okwechanga changa awo
when you're testing
ino kwechanga changa kulaga abantu jukira amabara abo those bars they are waliwo abantu abakeera ne baja ne babeera awo nga bakulaba nga wechanga oba muyimbi wali oba just normal bar oba on night season ze bakubira drive so baba testinga kutikula byuma nga batestinga sound okuwayaringa nga bampa, and that was under Audian Sounds and Promotions. Bombo.
I know Bombo. That's my route when I'm going to that village.
Which village? Okay. So
Nakaseke people, how are you? Luwero.
Mba nkyali awo. Nguze ebyuma byange. Mwalimu akabaala akalinga enamugongo. Nerabide linnya.
So
baali bagiyita silent storm. I mean a quiet storm.
Agamabala, they give you space to play.
Now
they are not paying.
Now in a bombo baali tebansasula.
How long did you play?
In Ibombo, given the fact that I used to stay there, I played for close 2 years. Naikati Ibombo sina business. Nemfuna akagigi kange kanaka akenda mugongo quiet storm. Yali ya mukazi kati ngamba Bombo ngenda na mugongo. That lady gave me 3 nights in a week. Nga yali ampe
from Bombo to Namugongo.
Yes. Ngo mukazi yali alowooza mbeera Kampala.
How did you get that gig?
Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Nga Facebook nga ndaba ka page bateekamu flyers.
So mukazi akuwa setemeka.
Omukazi nga ampe 8,000 ampa kyakulya n'ekyokunywa. Kati nze sinywa mwenge nampa soda zange 2.
So how was the night running? Like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
No. She could give me Wednesday,
that's one,
Friday, ne Saturday.
Back to back.
Ngampa 8,000. Kati bwampa 8,000 olunaku olukoze ng'olabira ddala nti akoze sente. She was human enough. I've forgotten her name.
So in 1 week you could make 240.
Now, uliriza. Oyo omukazi a night bwebe ekoze bulungi. She could give me 100,000. Kati how she used to do was like this. Bwogenda yali tabeerawo nnyo. Bwogenda akusasulirawo. Oba okoze oba tokoze. That's how she used to do for me. Because she used to have problems when she goes before paying. She switches off the phone or she does not pick because it is already night. Tuba tumaze okukola. Obude bugenze. Then she said no to okwewala ebyo byonna. Let me be paying you immediately you reach. But make sure you be reliable.
Yes.
Be there.
Yeah.
Keep people.
Did get to Ramanyu and once you're paid.
So she could pay me and she instructed the waitresses and the person who was running it. Ono DJ inofuna emmere, inofuna n'ekyokunywa.
2 sodas.
2 sodas. Kuba tanywa mwenge.
Superstar trade.
So nga nfuna busente bwange. Kati jukira by then transport okuva Ebombo paka mu tawuni wano baali bacharginga 5. Yeah. Bwe banzija zaali 14. Naye okuddayo olusi taxi tezibeerayo. Then I use a border. Empewo eyo okuva na mugongo paka olusi oli akucharginga 1,000 mu kitundu.
Ekiro.
We are now talking about 2017, 2018. Nga savinga busente bwange. Naye obusente obwo bwe mbufuna. Mo mukazi. Nga sala zonoona. So one time omukazi nambuza naye kati kuba yali akolerawo obulenzi. But Wobulenzi is not very far from Bombo. Ate ekyamuleetera okukoleranga ew'obulenzi because of me who stays in Bombo. Lumu nambuuza, you no longer work here. Even the bar you have got is in Kampala. Why don't we leave Bombo? Nenvayo Bombo. Netujje Kawempe. Now Hasoya City. But already by then, I started getting DJs, connecting up with the DJs in Kampala. Mulimu DJ bamwita DJ Cyber. He's not so active in DJing. DJ Cyber abeera we Kawempe ugoba. Ewaba golola awo. Ngadde katuuke. Actually, yanonyeza ne nyumba. Ninayingira for the very first time okujja e Kampala. So nembeera awo. Naye ng'omukazi asigadde eri because she had to process the transfer from the job she was doing. She was doing a formal job. So in a few months, she got a transfer letter to come to town, to Kampala. Kati awo nga ndi Kampala wano. Ntandise ofunamuko obugigi ogenda wali ne bakuwa 5 noderi ne bakuwa 8 oluusi n'ofuna 10 like that nga ndaba si wabi. During that time si wabi.
How do you come to meet some DJs from those gigs?
Yes, in those gigs. Then naturally I was very loud on social media. I was loud on so much on Facebook. My name was ahead of my actions.
How? You could upload videos and what?
No. Of course, my name already on Facebook. I was depicting a DJ. Yeah. And I could post more about... By then I used to post so much about Galaxy FM, Club Amnesia. Even some people used to know that... some people used to know or think that I work at Club Amnesia or Galaxy. Because I used to post a lot about them. Now... Ngantandika Hasoya City, whether you have or you don't have, ngantandiko yiliba amabaala ekibuga.
Otandiko yiliba 2019, good hustle.
Real hustle of in Kampala was 2019.
2019, 2020, lockdown clips.
Yes. Now, for me, I was strategic enough that every company that I could get, I always wanted to have the best equipment. My name was ahead of me. Nembera n'okutya kuli nti omuntu bwansisingana nga nkoza kana akantu. Won't it really give me kind of underground disrespect that olaba Kalz wuyo yevimba ku social media naye bw'ojja mu ground talina na kyalina.
Social media kirala kiri ku ground
kirala. I remember there was a time when DJ Shark had organized, I think it was Shark, over Nimrod, or it was Shark and friends that had organized at Club Amnesia. I don't remember, but I remember it was in Club Amnesia. My name was ahead of me. Nagenda mubala, nga Shark antadde mu line up y'okuzanya. Natia, I feared to play.
You didn't play? Because
I didn't want again. Omanyi omuntu ayinza obanga omuwulira buwulizi naye nga you don't know how he acts.
Yes.
Nengamba nti bwe ngenda kuzanyawo nyiza oyokya. Kankume ekitiibwa kyange nentya.
Kokume brand.
Nentya. Nembivaako. Naye ne tusigala nga tupushinga ne tugamba ndi wakabi olimba ndi wakabi. Now around 2019, ngantandise ofuna obubbala bwange. That where I used to stay in Kawempe, there is a specific, over it was called Green What. Kalingawo, kumpi nejembera, opposite. Kali wagulu. Nzijukira omukyalo oyo. Yampita. I was connected, by the way. I was connected by cyber. Nti jangoza nye bagenda kuwagu mu kitundu. Naijukira ninayo ka SB ka, no, by then I bought S1. Ninaka S1 kange, I tell you know, DJ equipment is expensive. I was among the DJs who has equipment. Already networanga superstar.
Yes.
Omukyala n'agamba, cyber n'angamba, I've already talked to the lady, agenda kuwagu mu kitundu.
Ate sente nyingi.
Nze sina mubuzibu kuba nsala busaze okugenda waka. Mu kifo ky'okubeera waka. Ate nkyalina amadu gaki ga playing njagala bandabe. Nzija nenzanya nenkalakata endongo okuva ssaawa 3 paka ssaawa 8. Omukazi yali abeera awo. Tuse ekiseera okumusaba ssente nga yeebuzaabuza. Nkubira cyber naye agamba nedda kati gye kyoba okola ddayo nja kwogera naye. Mba nfuluma bwe nti omukazi ng'aŋŋamba. Ate cyber yaŋŋambye ngenda kuwa mutwalo. Naye saawa zino sina mutwalo kansoke nkuwe 15,000. Kisesa badasi the reality.
Naye nga tayina kyakola nosoka n'okwateza 15,000.
Omaze okukola ate kati onaagaana bw'ogaana kwata ssente.
Oba owedde.
Oba owedde gwe aba akola loosi.
Kwata effita eryo.
Ne nkwata 15,000. Muli nsigadde mmanja meka? Kiwaya. Naye n'ekiwaya omukazi amanyi nsigadde mmanja. Disikeno uncle.
You see,
that was 2019.
When you don't tell people these stories,
2019.
They don't know how you hustled.
So, 2019, nentandika ofuna obubaala, nenfuna Los Angeles. Already nina S1 yange. Yeah? Nenfuna Los Angeles. Kati Los Angeles egamba tugenda kuwa emitwalo 3. Nene kalakasa mukaawo. Era ne mbagamba nze ndi wakabi olaba nina ne equipment yange. Sigenda kujja nkozesa laptop yokka. Nze ndi wakabi.
Okuba bacho.
Kati ekyanyamba nga bo balowooza nkolera ku Galaxy. Ate buli andaba Nadala nyo bana abajjaja okubeera mu bbaala. Agamba, Kalz, Galaxy egamba ki? Manager nga he overhears that. Nyaga kirabika kino kigayi kino. Kirinamuuko.
Kiri bonge eyo.
Kigayi n'ampita. N'agamba naye ntera nnyo okulaba onobeera wa ne mugamba mbeera awo abagolola awo. N'agamba wano kumpi. Kakati kidiiru kya ekyokuzanya. Manyi kye tuba tukola? Simanyi. Ojja kujjanga mu nights ezina vibe. Naye nga Los Angeles yali ina nights ezisinga zonna nga zikola ki? Zina vibe. Ebampa Friday ne Saturday. Nga zikubira ddala. Saagala balimba eyebbaala. Saakuba nnyo for a long time. But up to a certain extent laid my foundation towards the rise of being the DJ Kalz of today. How? Nali ngenda nga zanya. Omuntu ajja n'akusaba oluyimba nga tolulina. N'oyongerako n'owandiika awantu n'omanya nti kati wano. Bwe basizanya oluyimba luno, enkya nina okola ki? Oluzanya. So, awo nga manager agambye omanyi, ngenda kuwa emitwalo meka? Already 5 mpita. Transport okuva awo paka ewaka 2,000 oba 1,000. Ababodaboda abasinga. They are my friends. Selector tugende. Naye sinaamu.
Selector kankutwale.
Kankutwale. Wino beera safe enkyo tukube disco. Naye baba leero otusabudde. mulina entandiko building a confidence eyo kirabika ndi wakabi. Kirabika ndi wakabi. So Los Angeles ngempampola mpola. Some big days nga bampita ne banga siri ku program. Ate ekyampeesa nga gigs ezo nina player. Now your player, that S1, did a great job for me by introducing me to DJs. Abakabi.
That's what I was looking for.
Kati ntandika ntyo okuyingira the system fule. Osanga DJ wakabi talina equipment. Naye omuntu gwayinza okujjako equipment Kalz oli busy olunaku luno. Siri busy. Badde nsabayo controller. DJ Kalz. So when they take the controller, they introduce you to the manager. That by the way, this guy is also a DJ. You should give him a gig. Sometimes a bale yagala ku contactinga.
You didn't get any challenge you had once you had your controller neta komao.
I had only one person who did that, but he just delayed because of some emergencies, which was understandable. Naye anteka mukasi we
pressure is
Allah.
Because man, I know so better ne your PC usually kali katumuina hard disks over hard drives. Better ne hard drive nga kuli music. Nagamba it's okay. You can take the PC, you can take the controller. Naye omuntu oba mugambe by sawa 8 nogikomyawo. Sam nana goes beyond ogamba. My machine is
in the waliwo DJ yansaba controller. Nga ino gikozesa Friday ne Saturday.
Nga toyina gig.
Naye lwakuba yali ampa sente ezisingako za gigi. Kati abamanager bano nga mwalimu aba DJ kale balina bu control obutini nengamba nedda oyo nsobola mukubaganya nampaako ko nembikozesa. Ate jukiro already I've now started getting the trust from those people. Tasobola gano kuwa kuba manyi already oyina ekisingako ekiche. You get? So bwengenda mbala nsobola zanya nga nkozesa laptop hard drive buli kimu. Kati nawe baba kusasudde omwaye ekyebiri oba ekiwaya just to compensate that time. Kakati this guy who took my machines one time, he went to Soroti for a gig of 2 days, Friday, Saturday. Gaya to Sunday ngantani kokuba amasimu owayo tusewa. I'm coming, just calmly like that. I'm coming. Monday guy talabikako, Tuesday talabikako. Gwe omanyi pressure ebeerawo. Atute laptop, atute controller. Ye kyagenze nakyo ekiche obwongo bwe nadi drive ye. Kati guy bwe yakomawo, he explained. I still continue working with him. That guy, I loved that guy for a fact that he was not selfish. Bwaba kugambye nti ngenda ku emitwalo 5 zibe 5, and sometimes he could even, given the time bwamaliro zanya, he could even add the transport. I have no problem with that guy. He's my good guy. That is DJ Alza.
DJ Alza. For the time you've been in the industry.
That was around 2019.
For the time you've been in the industry, how have you seen the relationship with other DJs like you guys?
My relationship with other DJs, I wouldn't say it is so bad, or I wouldn't say it is so good.
Like what?
Now, my experience with other DJs is like this. Mulima abamu abagala okukozesa because they are on top of you. Because amanyi no bo complaining. tebagenda kuwulira. Those ones are also there. But again, there are these DJs abaagala okukola naawe. Yeah? They actually work with you. But they will never introduce you to gigs.
Why is it that?
They have their own reasons. But I think the major reason why they do that is that overall balavanti you're yearning for fame. Oyinza bayo nonera akatale. Nti bwaba akolera emitwalo 3. Engeri gy'oli yearning for fame. Oyinza okolera emitwalo 10 ate ne bamukola ki?
I will ask you. Have you seen Dogo?
Dogo is there. Yes.
Juju.
Yes, it is there.
Juju.
Yes, just like any other work profession. I mean, any other profession. Dogo is there.
Huh?
Yes.
First, tell me that Juju that you saw. Okay, the Juju that you've seen.
No, I have not experienced it myself.
Yeah, but
my close friend.
Oh,
they did it. DJ, listen. Wallan. One of the friends who is close to me is my friend. Okay, we don't talk as such so much, but we are close, we talk. Most especially on most important things. Ono is the one who introduced the DJ to the bar. Kati simanyi oba olw'omululu grid oba kiki, the DJ he introduced to that bar at 1.2 witchcraft on the DJ's table down. Fortunately, obanyo olunaku olwo telunabatuuka tuligenda.
Totia. The way you say it.
Yes. Fortunately, this friend of mine saw the thing and questioned, what is that? Nga ye yagenda okuddako okola ki? Okuzanya. And everything came to limelight. Just like that. When it comes to witchcraft, witchcraft is in every profession. It is there. Kati gwe lwaki oli wakabi nga bala tebali bakabi?
Katonda. Mukama wagamba Kalz ogenda abasita.
Kati gwe chomanyi jolooza Katonda tamanyi nti witchcraft weri. Why does he allow it? I'm Sadat, guy wange wa DJ Hub. Nga atandise okulaba video zange. Nagamba naye ninayo client atwala 62 naye sinamu 62. Lwaki toleta 62 eyo? Nkuwe S9.
That's how you land on S9.
Yes. Nkuwe S9. Actually, was it S9? Yes, S9. Nenkola ki? Nenkwata mixer. Nenji mutwalira. Already yalina ready client. Naye ate ne mixer gye yali agenda okumpa nga waliwo ne client omulala gisasuddeko. Musajja watwa scratching obwongo nti ngenda kazanya katya. Kyokka nange mulembeddeko nti njagala ki? Njagala mixer. Sina mixer gye ngenda okola ki? Kati awo nga ntandise ofuna gigs day in day out, week in week out. Ez'okumpi n'ezeewala.
Wetaaga mixer. Whatever way.
Omuyaye n'angamba kati olaba, there is a very big gap between the mix eno gy'ompadde n'eri gy'oyagala. Naye kati ate sente z'oyagala kola top up toyina yadde half. Tukoze tutya? Nenkwata essimu yange nenjitunda. Nenkubiro, there is a certain amount gye yali ayagala nti soke meeting so that he can give me the mixer ngende nkole nga bwe nsasula balance. Nenfuna sente nentunda essimu nenfuna ssente nenzimutwalira nampa mixer nasigala nga amanja 1.5 oyo answer that. That's why ne bwenyomba naye
is your guy.
Ne bwenyomba naye ne betukola ki I respect him. He has a great foundation he has laid on my DJing career. And it is not only me. He does it to so many DJs. Lwakuba abamu tebavaayo okola ki okwogera.
You should give the people flowers.
Me, I credit my transitioning in the career to him. Then nampa S9 nengikozesanga actually nagiwoomesa nnyo kuba DJ kuba waliwo engeri gye nali nkubamu okay, I'm not the best.
Yes.
Naye mulimu abamu.
But you could feel your machine.
I could feel it and nagiwoomesa nga ne DJ omulala yagadde ogula kintu kirala ajagamba naye nange oba mere pinning le mix eyo. You get? Nengiwoomesa nnyo. Nenda ba DJ gundi aguze gundi. So kale bw'oba obeera n'ekintu kyo olina okuvimba because you worked for it.
Yes.
So abadija abamu ne batandika olowooza nti neeraga
ne banooma ebyagamba
ne balowooza nti nkola ki neeraga. But then if you have I've bought my phone, I have this phone, why shouldn't I be proud of it?
You've worked for it.
Yes. So omanyi we move with those very people who don't wish us well. They are the spice of our success. The people we move with are the very spice of our success. Sagala kulimba. Omuntu akutuusaako obulabe must be the person who has been close to you, who knows your moves. I can't say so and so did it.
You can't pin.
I can't pin anyone because I don't have evidence.
But you had rumors.
I have no rumors of DJ Dero, DJ Brown Skin is the one who stole it. No, I've never heard of that. But I'm sure that mixer got lost within, or the person who took it came within DJs.
Like how was it?